go.
Do it.
Bro, I'm so happy.
We live, brother? We're live? We're live?
Yeah,
All
we're
right, we're live. What's up, Rick? Vegas prison stories, homeboy.
man.
Man, it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, it has because we talk to each other like through the comments and all that, and I'm like, man. And then we meet Breeze, and Breeze knows you, and he knows me, and he's like, everybody's talking like, hey, let's get Rick and Splinter together, and now it's like, yes, finally.
We're here. Yep, we got Breeze. That's like the proxy friend, huh?
Hey,
That's
for
the
sure.
proxy friend right there.
That's it.
Now
That's
we're the
it.
trifecta. Come on, homeboy.
Hey, so for anybody from my channel that doesn't know Splinter, this is Splinter from Prison POV. This is the dude who low key made me want to even start doing YouTube because of the stories he told. And like now we finally get on here together. We have channels that are similar size. They're right there next to each other, and like let's get this plaque, bro. We were talking about the plaque earlier. Let's each get
I
this.
want the plaque, homeboy.
So bad. I just want that thing behind me, dude. Just once.
Yeah, I want it. Yeah.
So
right there, bro. It's coming. Hey, you're seeing your face till I get that plaque. I'm not going nowhere type.
And so they got Hoodstocks, right? And I think you went on Hoodstocks, right?
I did, bro. I went to Hoodstocks.
So I was like, Woodstock. Somebody had thrown that my way. I think they talked to you about it too. One somebody that we both know from your area, and they're like, do Woodstock just for you guys. And I'm like, what a great name, bro.
That is a great name and a great idea.
It is. And here we are. So for everybody who doesn't know, Splinter did, God, probably upwards of over a decade total. And the stories are crazy coming from the Kern. I learned about the Killer Kern from your stories. Everybody needs to go check him out. Like, this is the only YouTube content creator like I caught up on all of your stories. Like I'm always ahead waiting for you to put a new video out.
Yeah.
And that's hard to do, where it's like somebody just wants to see somebody's stuff like that.
And likewise, brother. Same with yours. I love your content. I don't know much about the whole biker genre. I don't know much about that. But I get a lot of it from you, bro. That's very interesting. And the woods and the bikers pretty much go hand in hand. It's the same little circle right there.
And that's where I met a lot of them. And it just kind of spilled into me telling, like, it started with like a story about Pee Wee, and then it blew up from there. And it was a way to almost, the prison genre can kind of get stale, right? And me and you, Mitch Smiley, there's only like a handful of us out there that are still okay, right? We're still good with our people and all that. There's a lot of nonsense when it comes to the prison genre. A lot of people that you find out later on that are no good or whatever. And it's like you can only tell so many different stories. So like the biker route and telling the biker stories and knowing so many bikers, it just kind of naturally blew into this thing where it was like I was able to kind of do both.
Yeah, that's called getting in where you fit in, homeboy.
That's it. That's
your lane, brother.
That's it.
That is your lane.
So one of the things I wanted to ask you first about, bro, what's up with that cop that got caught in the evidence storage up in your area, just snagging the pookie and the sack, bro?
That's really common though around here. That's not like uncommon. Every couple of years, the cops are getting busted around here.
I heard the DA is wild over there too.
Do you remember the movie they put out about the runner? It's a true story about some kid. They came from Delano. They were farm workers, and one of them became like a world-class runner. Oh, their running team became world-class. I didn't see the movie. I know the story a little bit. From rags to riches, and he became a cop. So he's like everyone's favorite cop. They made a movie about him. He's hometown. He's been to Delano, and he ended up being wicked and crooked, and
I've heard the river out there is nothing to play with. I heard the cops out there are nothing to play with. And I watched like this Bakersfield guy who goes from like when the cops call some call in or something, he goes and he like films it, right?
Yes.
It's popping. It is popping in Bakersfield.
Yep.
And
That's one I think that scares me, bro. Even though I'm legit and I have my license and and I'm legit and all that, if I were to get pulled over by a cop, I'd still be worried if they ask to search because I don't know what they're gonna put there. If they're like,
right,
let us search, I'd be like, shit, your body camera on? Let me search you first to
right,
make sure you ain't got none on you, bro. Not bro
right.
as in brother, but bro as in ho, hurry up, motherfucker. So yeah, bro.
Hey, and it's hard. It's like Metro with me in Vegas, where if you get a cop who had been around when I was running the streets being wild and he recognizes me, it might be
Oh,
that cop's day to just fucking try and
yep.
do me in, man.
That's how
Just
I
on.
got bit by the canine dog. Is a cop recognizing me? Yeah, walking down the road. He flipped a U to come back to get me. And,
Yep. He said, ass and elbows, I'm out this mode.
yeah, that's my imitation of me running, not doing long downhill skiing. I wasn't skiing,
In a
running, bro.
wetsuit. In a wetsuit.
A wetsuit store, bro. Yes, skiing in a wetsuit, homeboy.
Hey, it happened. It worked out.
Yeah, it worked out.
So
I'm looking for something. Give me one sec. Here it is.
that's right.
That shouldn't surprise anybody. But yeah,
Hey,
man, great to finally meet you and kick it with you, homeboy. I love your channel. It's an
thank you.
honor to come on here.
Thank you. Hey, man, it's an honor to have you on here. Shit. Like I said, I talked to Mitch in the background on Instagram. We just send each other funny stuff. Like if something makes us laugh, and usually it's something we would never share on here. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? It's fun though.
yeah, right. I got you. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Mitch is dope. But you and Mitch, I remember you and Mitch did something together back
yeah.
in
He
the
came on
day.
my pad. That phone is big. When you see
I,
him on YouTube, you might not be aware how big that dude is. He's a big ass guy.
yeah, that's like I don't know. There's a lot of small people on YouTube, I guess, because when I meet people, I tower over them, and I'm only like 6 foot, 6'1" now. Something like
Mhm.
that. 205 pounds, something. But
Yeah,
I'm like, damn, dude, all these small people. Uh,
Breeze is a big old boy too, huh? Excuse me.
yeah, he
Excuse me.
is. Yeah, he is.
I'm 5'10" and 3/4 or 5'10" and 5/8.
Hey, that's close enough.
I
That's
want
close
all of it.
enough.
I want every little speck.
So this last time when you got out, did you just start doing YouTube after you got out?
No, I've been
The
out for a
last
couple
time?
years.
Yeah,
I
okay.
actually been out for a couple years.
And then it just started blowing up. I remember when you had like I first came on to watching you had less than 100 videos for sure. And less than like 2,000 subscribers and I was like, "Bro, this dude is the best." And I would watch you and watch you and I'm like, "Wait, that kind of reminds me of a story from prison." It wasn't like that, but it was kind of,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Maybe I'll just start telling some prison stories. I'm bored." And
Mm.
man, it's
That's
crazy.
how prison stories are. Oh, I apologize for interrupting you. That's how they
Oh
are,
yeah.
though, huh?
Oh yeah.
You
Oh
hear
yeah.
one, it makes you want to tell one.
Hey, but some of yours are so crazy though. They're crazy. Like you guys, that California, like Nevada runs with California politics, right? Everybody's got their own thing. This is our table, this is our shower, this is our phone, all that, right?
Mm.
Uh but California's still California. It's a wild scene to do prison time in. And you went through it and coming from one of those, you got like Coco County Woods, Kern
Mhm.
County Woods, you got San the Dago Woods, Orange County. They're all
Yeah.
like these premier wild cards for the wood
Yeah.
car. So, oh,
Yeah, there's a lot of tough guys in there, man. A lot of crazy cars. It's gotten a lot worse since I've gotten out, though.
I've been
Since
seeing that. I
because they
yeah,
let the big homeboys out of the shoe now.
yeah,
When I was doing my time, they were still locked up in the shoe. So they were
right.
running it through kites. Now they're running it hands on. Now it's like every prison hit you do, they want it to be a 187 or they feel disrespected if you let them live. Now it's like, oh, you let that guy live? I feel disrespected. You let him walk off my yard? What
Right.
am I, lame? You couldn't kill him for me? So, I mean, yeah.
Right.
Before it was just like a removal. Get rid of that guy. He has to go. Now
Right.
it's like, no, we want him
And
done.
now it's like, yeah, it's that just happened with the A Dubs and the Southsiders over in Ely in Nevada.
Bro, that
And
was crazy.
yeah, it was real bad. And there's a couple of the Southsiders that They were young. They had just got there. They were green as fuck, bro. They didn't have body armor on. They didn't have weapons. They danced in the back to to stay
Mhm.
out of the fray and in the fray, kind of. But they didn't take the offense. They're being charged with 3 187s right now, and it's like these
Oh,
kids
yeah,
did
that's crazy.
nothing wrong, bro.
Mhm.
And that's coming from a dub. Like they did
Yeah.
nothing. They danced in the back. They didn't know. And
Yeah, some of the laws aren't right. They come for one, they come for all.
exactly. Exactly. Well,
Yeah.
everybody got down, but I mean, these kids were just so. It was like all the woods except for one and the A Dubs. They got down. They went right at it, right?
Yeah.
But these are young Southsiders, and I don't blame them. You just show up, you get moved to, you're from up north, so you hit the max yard on the north, which is Ely, and now you're facing 3 extra life sentences, and it's
Yeah.
bad
And
because
they had to
lifers.
participate in that. If they had to participate in that. It's not like they chose to. They had no option to tell their people, like, I'm gonna sit this one out. And the
No,
craziest thing about that is how Muggsy and them didn't trip on those dudes in their body armor, bro. That's the one question I have, and I'm sure everyone else does.
so
If you know, you know, if you've done time, but why didn't he pick up on that?
so he
Such an
did.
obvious clue, bro.
He did. So here's what happened with Muggsy. So at first they were saying Muggsy was yelling out of his cell. That's not true. Like I have to readjust that story and do like a third piece to it. Basically, what it is somebody named Drew, Andrew Hilford, who took out a wood in his cell, uh, ran up a debt where like 3 Southsiders owed him. The Southsiders rolled those 3 Southsiders up for owing Drew.
Uh,
Drew should have never been on in good anyway on that yard. But they let him come back. He had to put in some real stiff movement to get back in good standing. Drew said, "What do I got to do? Take this out in blood?" So they rolled those 3 up, and then Drew went to fucking land to the Grove and left. And when Muggsy and them they come out, Muggsy sees it. He's told it when he's upstairs, and Muggsy says, "Hey, I'll test the waters and see what it is. If we got to get down, we get down." He had that heart, right?
right.
Uh, could it have been talked over? Yeah. Should Drew have done that? No. But Muggsy, he had the heart. That dude
Yeah,
was a lion,
yeah,
and that's why he went over there alone, was to just see what the hell was going to happen. And that's why we had the Twin Towers were standing there in case something happened. They could try
yeah,
and get in there. But
mhm,
every Southsider moved on Muggsy first and then tried to disperse. And it was bad.
yeah.
That was a bad hit. But
A
our
lot of
boys
times,
showed
if you
out,
take out the leader, everyone else will scatter. The soldiers will scatter. You know,
is what they thought. And nobody scattered.
it didn't
Everybody ran
happen that
right
way,
to
but
it. Yeah, they ran right into it.
yeah,
Uh, and and Lil Dog, notoriously Lil Dog tried to put a hit out on my old roommate, JT. And that's what
mhm,
they all got indicted on. JT died in a car accident like a month later,
wow,
in the rain running. I don't know. So I had animosity to Lil Dog, but watching Lil Dog and how he conducted himself, running right into it,
yeah,
uh, takes away all the hatred or animosity I might have felt towards Lil Dog, and it gives me almost like a warmness in my heart for Lil Dog. Like, damn, bro, you really did that shit.
yeah. He
Uh,
handled business for sure. Yep,
yeah, yeah, he went straight towards getting these fools and trying to get him off Muggsy, and like he ran into a wall of knives and just, I
yeah,
mean, dead ass ran as fast as he could into it and just got to it.
yep,
And all the fellows showed out on that one, and I'm proud
yeah.
of
They
them
did.
for that.
Yeah, that was
You
a
know,
sick one, man.
it was 20-8, so I mean, it was like
With weapons too, that makes it so much
everybody.
more. That just bumps it way up a
Yeah.
notch.
Hey, people sleep on Nevada. They don't understand. Nevada's like that. It is grimy. The cops will get you. The convicts will get you. All of it. Like it's if you look at population versus people going to the upper room, Nevada's like one of the top ones in the country. That Alabama, California, Louisiana's pretty stiff, and Tennessee and Virginia, I think, are like they're nasty. Arizona's a nasty motherfucker too, dude.
Arizona's a nasty motherfucker too, dog.
Mm-hmm.
But Eloy in that right, man. They had those flats too, those knives, the flats.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Hey,
The
did you
flats are the ones
see
that will get you.
Biscuit? Biscuit. Hey, there was one dude had a sword. If he'd have had more heart, it would have been game over for everybody. Because that dude, he could have done real damage with that. Do you see Biscuit unwind the two knives when they get into the Sally port? Just
Yep.
runs them off his wrist and throws them. I was like, that's Biscuit.
Yeah.
Much love to Biscuit, bro. That fool was holding it down,
Yeah.
they were in a bad situation. And
Yeah. They
Muggsy
were in
was
bad
like, "Hey,
situation.
we're not going to back off,
No.
uh, just because Drew put us here," and then went off to land like like a punk. Fuck Drew for
Hmm.
that. He got them he got them taken out, bro. And
Yeah.
and Biscuit definitely held it down. Like Biscuit's the man, dude. Biscuit guarded Muggsy. Hey, but when he twirled them things off his arm, both of them were, this probably like this, and
Yeah.
he was Edward Scissorhands with them fucking things, man.
It was. Hey, what was it
But
like afterwards? What were the relations like afterwards between the Serenos and the ABs after that? Was there
okay,
a lot of tension? I'm sure they went on lockdown for a while
so they went on. They
because
locked the whole state down. Whole
for
state
probably a
went locked
year.
down. All prisons went on lockdown for that. Uh, and Eric Janish, who's a friend of mine now, he was in that, and they put him on a tier with nothing but Southsiders, and they
Oh,
put him where there's no button. It's not like Eric was going to push a button anyway, but they put him in the cell that it's like they were trying to get Eric taken out,
yeah.
the cops, because the cops are dirty in Nevada. We've been behind many lawsuits for them sending people to the upper room where it's like,
Mm,
now they'll say, oh, it was he died of like heart disease. The coroner will put that down, natural causes. But his eyelid was missing because they stomped him. The cops did, like that kind of
damn.
thing. So they tried to get Eric crossed up, and that's when me and I sent it to Josh because I was so close, being A Dub and A Dub's being involved. I sent it to Josh from Homie Hangout, a rascal,
Oh yeah.
because he does a thorough job. And I needed
Hmm.
to get that they were trying to cross up Eric and take him out, the cops, so that they couldn't do it now. Now we're all watching. And that
Yeah.
saved Eric's life. I'm 100% on it. And even
Hey
Eric has
man.
told me thank you.
Right on.
But now the relations, they're always going to be strained. It's always going to be strained now.
Hmm.
How can it not be?
Yeah.
You
I
know,
think I might have a little warrant in Nevada right now, bro.
is it a misdemeanor?
Yeah, for
Yeah,
traffic.
they're not caring. They don't
For the
care.
speeding ticket. I got a $500 fine for a
Yeah, they
speeding
don't care.
ticket. And
They
every
don't
month
drive
I'm
you
like,
back.
I'm gonna pay it next month. I'm gonna pay that fine next month, and I get some money, and I'm like, fuck that fine. Next month
Yeah,
for
hey,
sure.
hey, I did that too. I did that
Next month
coming
for
through.
sure.
Hey, in Arkansas, I did that. I was like, you know what? Whatever. I'm not paying that. What are they going to do? Drag me across the country? I don't think so. I never
It
heard
was
about it
unfair
again.
too how they had it set up. There's like an Indian reservation nearby, so it'd go like 55, 45, 35, 25, 15. You know those? Where
Yeah,
they freaking like slow you down hella quick, bro, and then they pick you back up again, 10, 15, 25. So it's like,
yeah,
you don't know what. And what's bad about it, I was already been pulled over by this cop like a week prior for speeding. And I'm like, I'm here from California working. Dude, these speeding, right? I mean, these speed limits are bogus anyway, you have right here.
yeah,
I'm from California. And he's like, I'll give you a break, but I better not see you again. Then a week later, I got caught speeding. So
yeah.
ticket, $500.
Yeah, and the most that comes of that is like, if you get pulled over in California and they want to be dicks, they'll hold you for like a month, which is a
Yeah,
jerk move. But whatever.
yeah,
Usually they're not on a misdemeanor.
yeah.
But I mean, Nevada will, if you have a felony warrant, they will come for you. It don't
Oh,
matter
there,
where.
yeah, heck yeah.
There's that state where it's like, oh, you're in Maine, we're on our way.
Oh, for
They'll
sure.
diesel therapy you across the country. It doesn't matter.
Mm, hell
But
yeah.
it,
Got no
it's
problem with that, huh?
how about in California? Does California go chasing their warrants?
Yeah, they will, especially for parolees. Even if you have a parole
Yeah,
hold or something, yeah, they'll come for
yeah.
that.
But
Yeah, they'll come for you.
you guys get good time though, right? You guys get like 2 to 1 on days, right?
Well,
If
it
you're
depends
working.
on if you don't have strikes, you can get 50% halftime. But then if you go to fire camp or something like that, they have other little rules you could do, hoops you could jump through. You get
Yeah.
maybe 35%,
Okay.
perhaps.
Yeah, we
But
have
then if you got
fire.
violence, though, you're doing 85% all day long with
Yeah, that's
strikes
kind
or
of
doubled
normal,
up.
I think. That's kind of normal. That's kind of how it is in Nevada.
Yeah.
I don't think it's 85 though. I think it's like 60%, and then I think it's only 40% time uh, to wash it up. So like your back number, say it's a 48-month sentence, you could clean that up in like 32 months or something. It's
Okay.
somewhere around there, which is
If you don't get in
nice
trouble. If you don't
if
get
you
in
don't get
trouble.
in trouble. Well, yeah. I mean, being security threat group, being STG, uh, you know, like it's always going to be an issue. Like getting a parole on an STG, usually they'll give you your last parole, so they can try and keep you on paper for that extended amount of time. But other than that, getting a parole is you're just going to clean up your sentence usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only way I was able to make it off parole finally is when they did that big switch to where they quit sending people to state prison in California, start letting them stay in county jail. And they opened up county jail for like, dude, you can stay there for 5 years. That'd be miserable. I'd just be like, boom, 5 years in county jail. Give me a sheet, dude. I'm out of here, dog. No, no radio, no headphones, no nothing, no love, no contact visits. Just bro, county jail
No
for five
TV, no
years.
nothing, dude. Uh,
Go
oh,
crazy. So that'd be
hey,
no fun.
they
But
just
then
started. Go ahead.
but they oh sorry. But
No,
they when they switched it over from going to state prison, let people stay in county jail, then they took it away from having like parole to county probation. So they took away my parole, put me on county probation, and I made it off real easy because the rules were much more lax.
my last parole is the only one that I cleaned up and got an honorable discharge from, and I was like,
Nice.
man, it was
They
a
do
different
honorable
feeling. It was cool,
discharge? I thought that was
huh?
for the military and shit. They do honorable discharge?
Well, yeah, that's basically what they call it, a dishonorable or an honorable discharge from parole,
Okay.
or
Like in
yeah.
other words, you did good, bro. Huh?
One
Yep.
time, one time I have
Nice.
run every other time out the gate. Put me on probation, put me on parole. I've absconded right away. Right. This last one, I was like, and it was a gang parole, so I had a gang parole officer who was like really on me, but he was cool. At the end, it
You
was
go in
all
there,
right.
you're all like this, huh?
Yeah. Hey, they start taking pictures of tattoos and stuff, and I got wood tattoo, and he's a black gang parole officer, and the first thing he
Oh, did
says
you
to
say
me is,
gang?
"Yeah,
Wait. Did you say gang?
gang, yeah,
I thought you said gay.
yeah,
I
no
thought I'm
gang."
not picture going there
Oh
like
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah. He's like, "What's up?"
I had a gay parole sir to go in.
Yeah,
Oh,
he said, "Hey, no gang."
gang. Oh shit.
Yeah. And and the first thing he ever said to me was, "I'm putting you back in prison." I'm like, "Game on." Right? Cuz I was in my mind I was like, I'm absconding right away on this. But for some reason I didn't. Like I got a job right away. I started to like say, "Hey man, I don't want to go back to prison. I'm tired of going back I'm tired of doing time."
Yeah.
And I got away from Vegas for the most part. I go back for spurts, and if my life falls apart, God forbid, I end up back in the old neighborhood. But other than that, like there's other places in the country that ain't like Vegas where I'm known, especially
Yeah.
to the cops, where it's like, cool, I'll just go live and I'm nobody over here. Not like in Vegas where people know me.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So
good.
I can kind of live
Prison,
quiet.
man. I feel like prison in your 20s is fun.
Yes.
Awesome, bro. I love prison in my 20s. I didn't have a problem with it. I mean, it sucks going back. You've scoundreled. You don't want to get
Yeah.
arrested. You get arrested. You're like, oh, but if you're
Yeah.
in there making a name, everyone knows you. You're like, the homeboys are there. You get out. You're just kicking up dust. Then in
Yeah.
your 30s, it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of still fun. You have a little bit more. Now you have more leadership skills, and you're now calling shots, whatever. You're in control, not so
Yeah.
much of a soldier. But then in your 40s, dude, fuck that. Fuck
Right.
being a jail in your 40s, dog.
Right. You're
You
only
wake
a
up,
few
your back
years.
hurting and shit. Now I need like a high fiber diet,
I
a
need the
soft chew
bottom bunk.
caramel, a lower bunk. Where's a cane? I need some reading glasses and shit. I'm all hurt up in here. Oh, they gotta check my blood pressure.
Oh,
Whoever
dude.
wants you to do a hit. I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure? I hope he's, just as old and shot out as I am then.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a hilarious thing. Uh, I don't know. I caught a case in Colorado. Like my brother owned a couple of bangers, and they found them in the truck that I was driving. And then we beat it on law, right? Like illegal search and seizure, things like that.
Oh yeah, I
It
love
took
that.
two
I love beating
years.
stuff.
It took 2 years. That's the only one I've ever beat. Usually, I'm caught red-handed. I'm actually doing this, and it's like, okay, what's the best plea deal I can get, and just go do my time. On this one, I was like, no deal. I'm fighting this to the box because they had done me wrong. And I'll tell you what, at 40 some odd years old, you catch one of those and you're just like, damn, dude.
I
I'm,
know.
s- I'm just
Makes
sitting
your
there.
back hurt that much more, huh? Oh,
It really
oh my
did.
back.
It really did. Just from sleeping in the jail, waiting, it was just like, I'm tired.
And I couldn't believe it. I stabbed this guy 3 times in front of 50 people on California Avenue in front of a Prop 36 class. And I went to county jail and I'm in trouble with the homeboys.
Hmm.
And so my lawyer comes and I say, dude, give me 2 years at 85% and a strike right now. Give me the hell out of here. I want to go to Wasco. I'm going to leave county jail. I'll sign for 2 years and a strike, 85%. He said, oh, they dropped it down to a misdemeanor. I could not believe it. Misdemeanor brandishing a weapon, bro. For stabbing a guy
Nice.
3 times for everybody.
Nice. Hey,
Yeah,
California's getting wild with it too. They really
yeah.
are. It's
I didn't even
insane.
have to fight it. They made that deal on their own because so many people told on me. They said, and 5 or 6 people told on me, and they all had a
Damn.
different story.
Hey, I love
So
that.
how is that going to like hold up if I were to take it to trial or whatever? Plus,
I
I'm
love
on
that.
parole. Say no, I'm going to do a year flat regardless of parole. So it's not like I'm beating it and hitting the streets. So
Yeah.
but yeah, bro, stab someone 3 times, get a misdemeanor.
Hey, somebody asked they asked what the mandatory workout inside if you're in your prime years. Listen, so we do 123, right? Because that's the W uh, for AW, right? So
Mm.
you're doing 123 burpees. We're gonna go over there, get our pull ups. Like you don't have like I did all of my time except for like 90 days of it was on level 4, and then the 90 days was on a level 3. And even on the level 3 there was no workout equipment really. You could go, there was a gymnasium that we could go to every now and then, like once every couple of weeks, that had basketball, had workout equipment and stuff. But on level 4 where I did most of my time, you got that pull-up bar that's a dip bar too, right?
Yes.
And after that you walk to the end of the track in between the units, and get over by the other unit, hit a couple, get up, just walk, mind your business. After that, play some handball, things like that. But you had to bust down your 123. And we would be, especially if you got a good celly, you're going to learn different moves like the trash compactor, where it's like, all right, he's rear naked choking. You go back on the bottom bunk and press your legs to
Mhm.
press his entire body from having air, and try and press your celly out. Like learning, how to fight in the cell, things like that. But other than that,
Yes.
like, we didn't have burpees. Listen, burpees. I've seen them shit blood from burpees.
Oh heck yeah.
Yeah.
In California, or from the hole, they give you a mandatory routine,
Hmm.
and it takes you 3 weeks to go to the yard from the hole because you have to go through committee and all that. They
Yeah.
tell you have 3 weeks to learn it, and they'll give you this big old long routine, and that's in the hole. You got 3 weeks to learn it. After 3 weeks, you better know how to do it. But on the main line, yeah, you owe that 123. Sign off when you're done. Just count sometime throughout the day. Give them 123 for the house, and then they encourage you to have another workout, like you said. You do it with you and your celly or you and your road dog. Let's do 500 push-ups, 10 sets of 50. Let's do some pull-ups or a push-pull routine. So they want you to do something other than the 123, but as long as you do that 123, you're good.
Yeah.
They want that 123.
Yeah. Automatic.
Yeah.
And that's like and that's what I'm saying, like, and then you walk the track, hit a couple,
Yes, exactly.
just
Yeah.
kind of to burn it. Really is sure, you're getting your body ready for battle and things like that, but it helps you to get tired, because when you're in your cell for so long in level 4, you're in there, you're out 1 hour a day in the day room, and every couple of days you'd be lucky to go to the yard. You have to burn that off, or
You have to
else,
burn. You have to burn it off, dude.
yeah,
Your
it's
mind, huh? I'm a
yeah,
thinker. You're just sit there and just whoop, 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 whoop. Spin it,
and
bro.
that's it. You can only play, rummy with your celly for so much, and then you get used to, like, you know, in high desert in Nevada, it being a new prison, we could only flush the toilets once every half hour.
I
You
hate
know,
that.
and
Yeah,
that's bad, right? So you get used to being in that cell 23 hours a day. This dude's in here, he's going to the bathroom at least once while you're in there, because you can't both time it when you're only out for an hour, and they don't open. You can't just open and close your own doors. The bubble
right.
has to open that door for you. uh so it's like, inevitably, you eat, and the stuff that you eat in there is spread and stuff like that, which your spread, that's how I do my spread. I don't do that spicy pickle shit in my spread. Hella
Yeah,
people
I don't
like
do
that
pickles
spicy
either.
pickle. I don't like that motherfucker in there at
I don't
all.
like too much spice.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it sucks. So what you were saying though, you're going to be stuck in a cell, and your cell is going to be taking a shit, basically.
yeah,
But the only thing that makes that not so bad is his shit smells exactly like yours, because you're eating
that's
the
it.
exact same thing.
You
So
get
you're like,
used to
bro,
it.
did you shit or did I shit?
Right,
It
right.
smells the same.
And
Hey, but one time I had this old man, dude. He lost his. He was Alzheimer's, and we had a trash can right there. Of course, you make a trash can out of the commissary bag, the brown paper bag. You have it. And this old man would sit down and take a dump, and he kept wiping his ass and throwing the shit paper in the trash cans, not
mm.
flushing it. And I started smelling something, and I'm like, man, do we get a dog? Do we get a dog in our cell? Did I step in something? Like, dude, what is this I'm smelling? I don't understand. No one has taken a shit for several hours. I'm smelling something. We got a dog, we got a cat, we got a ferret. Something's wrong. And it was that old man, bro, putting his shit paper in the thing. And
Hey,
even though I
see?
told him several times, he
Mm-mm.
he couldn't get. And what's funny too? Here's what's funny too. He had a bunch of money on his books, but he comes into my cell, moves in with me. I got lots of food. He's
Yep.
an old ass man. He would just grab my chips and open them and start eating them. He just
Oh,
sees them
yeah.
there, but I can't tell him nothing. I'm not gonna say, "Hey, you old geezer, you
Yeah.
retarded bastard, you prick! Don't eat my
Right.
food." No, I'm gonna let him eat it, like whatever. So he's eating all my food. He'll even take like bags of chips unopened and just take them up to his bunk and hide them for like midnight snack. I don't say nothing. But then he's getting ready to go to the store, and all of his homeboys show up on the cell door, and they're treating me like Splinter. When he goes to the store, you better leave the store alone and not, we know what he's getting. You better not take his stuff. I'm like, take his stuff? Ain't that a bitch? He's eating like $20 worth of my stuff today. He has like peanut butter all over his mouth, this old man, and cookies on his shirt. He's holding like a Cadillac coffee. Shitting all over my cell. I swear I won't eat his cookies, okay?
Oh,
What in the pizza?
no.
So yeah, he was a gym, bro. He was a real gym. The
Oh,
problem was he
shit.
fought his case for 5 years. He had a Ponzi scheme, and he fought his case on the street for 5 years. And in that 5 years, he got all time. So when it's time to go to
Oh.
prison, he's like, "Who am I? Where am I? What do you
Oh.
mean?" Nah, go to your time,
Yeah,
buddy. Get on in
yeah.
there with Splinter and go shit in his cell and eat all his grub. We're to call it a day.
Hey, bro, I don't know how you have to, especially if he's got like Alzheimer's. You're like, oh well, fuck
Oh,
it,
you have
dude.
to just roll with it.
I'm just this dude's just gonna be like this, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I had Converse. I had Converse shoes on. Everybody else had like the slip on jab
Bob
flaps, like
Barker's.
fake. But I had like some nice shoes for the homeboys that blessed me with. Every damn day, that old man would look at me and he goes, "Where'd you get those shoes?" Like every day for a month, and I'd have to say, "Oh, one of the homeboys gave them to me." But he would look at them like he's seen them for the first time
Hey,
every morning. Like, "Oh, damn, look at those shoes."
they
Like,
should
now
never.
you've been enjoying them for 3 weeks now.
They should never. It's like Groundhog Day.
You want to wear them here? Do you want to wear them?
Yeah.
That
Hey,
wouldn't
then he'd wake
surprise me.
up
I
and say,
woke up, they were on his feet, huh?
Where did I get these shoes at?"
Eat my peanut butter with his finger.
He probably thought it was his.
I know to put my shoes on up. Man,
Hey,
crazy.
it's a trip. Old men, like we had one, Danny Brimage. Danny Brimage was on NSP, and I remember Kansas telling me Danny Brimage is old ass A dub, right? Like one of the OG A dubs. and he was doing like 2 to life, and they just kept sending him back on 5-year dumps his entire life. And it wasn't no funny stuff. It was just like a straight up 187, with a banger or something. And he said I'd walk over and see Danny sitting on like a bench or something, and he'd be eating M&Ms, and Danny would drop some M&Ms in my hand, and there'd be a fucking sack in the M&Ms, like Danny
My
had it
favorite
like that.
kind.
Yeah, 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 exactly. My favorite kind. Hey, did you ever hear the story? Listen, I had hooped. I was hitting, and I had hooped a sack to get it back in, and a motherfucker opened up in my ass.
Oh yeah, that happened to me exactly. But before we get too far away, I just want to say real quick that the Brimmages in Bakersfield are gangster. Because you mentioned a guy named Brimmage. The Brimmages in Bakersfield, bro, tipped up, brand members, gangsters. Don't cross those fools.
I
Old school.
wonder if they got to be from the same family then, because Danny Brimage was like OG. Just everybody loved him, and he was that dude. He was a gangster.
Yeah. Yeah, I had bag open up in me. The cops raided my house once. I had like 3 grams of black, and I didn't touch. I thought that when you go up inside your ass, that it was like this, like that's how I pictured it. It's like really like. So I took my bag and just twirled it like this, and then
Yeah,
put it up there,
yeah.
thinking that my insides and guts are just gonna like hold that bag. I didn't know it was like a cavern up in there. Hello, hello. I didn't know it was some deep ass pit, bro. So I put this club open there, and it opens up. It unravels in me. It's not held tight.
Hey,
It's in a
not
deep.
at
It's
all.
in a crevasse, homeboy.
Yeah,
It's a
not at all.
crevasse, brother.
Hey, when it comes out empty, and you just go, oh man, I
Yeah.
thought I
Oh,
was
I went to
sweating.
county jail. Fell asleep for 3 days. Almost died. Almost. And when I pulled the bag out, there was like it was like all like it was like ugh, like a little like nasty. But I still gave it to some people to do because they're like,
Oh.
"Damn, why you been asleep for 3 days?" I was like, "Here, do some of this." So shitty gotta go. Don't worry about the smell. Don't worry
Oh,
about it. It came from Mexico.
hey, if you guys watching don't understand why I'm so high on Splinter, being like, listen, this is Splinter. Like, you better
And
go subscribe to him at Prison POV right now. This is Splinter. Like this. Oh my god, dude, I'm dying over here.
there's this one youngster, south side of Ken, there with this. He never been in jail before, and I gave him some of the heroin, and he was all hungry, and he ate everybody's oranges. So he's like, "Oh, let me have your orange." He's eating all these oranges.
Yeah,
So later they call us to take us to another to the farm.
yeah.
So they pull us out, like 10 of us, to handcuff us and all that. So they start taking us out, and I see that kid who I gave heroin to, and he's pale white. He's a Mexican, but he's white as a ghost, bro. And he's all, "Splinter, man, what's wrong with me?" And I'm just like, "I don't know you." And he's like, in front of the cops, "Man, that stuff you gave me, I feel bad." And he just launched out and threw up all these oranges. Threw them all up.
Damn.
And he's asking me, "What's wrong with me? That stuff you gave me. I don't feel so good." Oh,
Hey, how's
motherfucker.
the county food out there in Kern?
Horrible.
Just like in Vegas, it's just I don't even know how to explain it. It's like they throw a bunch of bullshit into a pot and heat it up, and then by the time it gets to you, it's bullshit anyway with a piece of bread. And like
Yeah. Well, that's
the cake
Thursday.
is dope though. The
That's
cake is
Thursday dinner because they
yeah,
take Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, what you had, and they mix it all together Thursday.
yeah, yeah,
So that
yeah.
would be Thursday, what you're describing right there, and mix it all up in a pot. So yeah, don't even trip if you get a hard-boiled egg for breakfast at 3 a.m. with a piece
Oh
of
yeah.
bread and
Oh
just like a sneeze of oatmeal, huh?
yeah. The 3 a.m. is a kicker too, because it's like 3 a.m. and then they'll hit you at like 11, and then at 3 p.m. and then for 12 hours your ass is just, like you say, your stomach's touching your fucking back.
Starving.
If you ain't
Dude,
got if you ain't got nothing.
the oatmeal they gave me on my tray, because for
Hmm.
breakfast I had a hard-boiled egg, a piece of bread, and oatmeal. But the oatmeal was so small, I thought it was the butter. They give you like a pat of butter.
God
So I take my
dang.
spoon and scoop up the oatmeal. I think I'm spreading butter on my bread. No, that's the oatmeal, bro. But it's like about this much of it. Like, where's the rest? I just hit whoever's making
Damn.
the trays, like eating off mine or something.
Hey, I
Because
remember
I get shorted.
I
No, yeah,
remember
the
when.
food is just short. And they give you beans for breakfast at
Oh
3
yeah.
a.m. every couple of days.
Ugh.
Like baked
Ugh.
beans, Boston baked beans, homeboy. Nasty. Where you at?
Hey, but you can't lie. After like a couple weeks of being in there, you just fucking you just eat that shit and grub it, right? You're
Oh,
just
here
like,
we go.
fuck it.
But you gain weight. What's weird? You actually gain weight on those small ass rations.
Well, that's
Weird.
because we was out there probably not eating very much. I know I
Yeah,
was.
there you go. Yeah,
Yeah. You know,
there you
I
go.
was
Yeah,
finally getting some nutrition at all because I was out there
yeah,
on one. But
that makes sense.
now it's like now I've gained my weight and I'm good to go, right? Uh, and when in Rome, I party, whatever, do what the Romans do, right? Just party.
Yeah,
But other than that, like I really I don't drink anymore or any of that shit really because like it just leads me to do dumb shit. But
yeah.
I mean, I
I've
was.
done a lot of things. I've never been a drinker, bro. I can never get into the alcohol for some reason. I can just never even do it.
It's a good thing, man. Growing up in Vegas, I mean, that was the starter kit. Was just like let's get drunk on like Boone's Farm when we were 15 type shit, and then it just progressed into well, I'm not going to sleep. Let me and just and that turned into
Yeah,
just going wild. Hey, Splinter is the best storyteller, funniest. You should have come to Vegas, homeboy. Yeah,
I know. I know. I kind of blew that, man. But hopefully not permanently. I think I still the door is still open.
that's good.
It was too
Uh,
quick. Breeze also knows all about that, bro. I can't do something like
yeah.
real too quick.
Well, yeah, yeah, and that's what, like me and you, we first time we started texting. I know you text me on New Year's. Happy New
Yes.
Year's, by the way. My bad. Uh, but yesterday was the first time we kind of texted because Breeze kind of put all this together, and then today was the first time we ever talked on the phone. So it was
Mhm.
pretty quick for both of us to do this, but it's
Yeah.
natural. It was like,
But it happened natural. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's one of those
Yeah.
things. People have been in my comments asking for years. I think do something with Splinter, do something with Splinter, and it was like finally it just came together. I was like, fuck yeah, dude,
Because we're
because
like peas and carrots, bro. It just makes sense. Peanut butter and jelly.
right,
Sense.
exactly. Just
It makes
get on
sense,
the
bro.
sick one and just kill this fucking thing, dude. Like there's collaborations between content creators, and it's like not many. Like me and Breeze get along, me and you get along, me and Joey Fetters get along, people like that. But I'm brash. I say funny shit. It's just because it's funny to me. And
Mhm.
people are like, oh, and I'm like, no, that's funny. I don't
I
care.
know. It's
Funny's
funny,
funny.
right? It's funny,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And finally we get to do this, you
Apologize
know?
real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, how's your dogs?
Oh, dogs are good. Dogs are real good. Chucky's right
Yeah.
here. Lily's right here.
Lillamander, man, listen. I've
Yeah.
known that dog's name for like 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah. It's
Lillamander.
crazy how, like, man, I know. I just, dude, I never was an animal person. I wasn't like raised, I didn't have animal kid. And then when I moved here in here with Sue, Sue has dogs, and it just kind of like grew on me. Then a dog had a litter, and Lily was a little puppy. She more picked me. I don't really pick her. She just kind of like picked me, you know. So
That's
she's
how
been
it
my
goes.
shadow, bro. And then same with Chucky. Check this dude. How can you not love this dude? Oh, he's growling at me. Hang on, I got to show
Oh,
you off. Tell him about everybody how much he loves me, and he bites me on.
hey,
Hey,
he said,
bro.
rah, rah, rah.
He was sleeping. He don't like to be messed when he's sleeping. What's up, Chuckers?
Oh,
I love dogs, bro. I will Bro, I've gotten in several fights. Like the last handful of fights I've gotten to on the streets have been over people mistreating their dogs. Like I
yeah.
don't think I'll fight for anything other than that. Like they can
Listen.
call me like name or whatever, and I'll be like, hey, I'm grown up. You know, sticks and
Mhm.
stones will break my bones. You know, I will not get offended by your harsh words. Then someone tugs their dog's leash. I'm like, hey, motherfucker! Hey,
Hey,
don't do that to your dog.
there was who was it? Hunter S. Thompson was hanging out with Hell's Angels way back in the day, and uh, Junkie George, one of the Hell's Angels, got into it with his woman, and they were boxing. And then the dog tried to bite Junkie George, and Junkie George kicks his dog. And Hunter S. Thompson goes, I don't care about you and your woman fighting, but any guy that kicks his own dog is a piece of shit, man. And he jumps up in there and gets himself jumped by the Hells Angels because he jumped in like, you and your old lady can fight all you want. Don't kick your damn dog, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's wild.
Yeah.
So
Me and my girlfriend, Jen, we call her Green Eye Gemini. She has it,
I
you know,
know.
she's okay, yeah. So we were it was last summer, we went to a lake, the same lake in Northern California where the Zodiac killer hid his bodies. I forgot the name of the lake, but it's a cool little spot. So so you have the water and the sand and the picnic tables, and you have the parking. And the parking where you rode the drive, hang on, calm down real quick. I started stuttering. So the parking lot and the road, the asphalt was real hot from the
Yeah.
sun.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
these people kept walking back and forth from like their picnic table to their car, unloading stuff, blankets and stuff. And they
Hmm.
were taking their dog with them. And you could tell their dog, he'd be on the sand. And when he got in the asphalt, he was like lifting
Yeah.
up one of his paws, trying to walk on three
Right.
legs. Like, and I was just all, and Jen's like, kick back, kick back, kick back. And I'm just all, sup, fool? Hey, she's like,
Put
just leave
some
it alone.
socks
Leave it
on
alone.
that
Well, we
dog.
got
Yeah.
more dogs. You can't handle that. They keep taking them on the asphalt. They should just leave them at the picnic table.
That's
You don't
it.
have to come with them. And then
That's
finally,
it.
like after 3 times, I seen the dog guys like, hey, I don't think your dog likes walking on that hot asphalt.
Yeah.
They didn't turn back and look at me, but they didn't bring him the next time on the next trip. So I guess
Right.
they heard me. And you know what? Hey, the dude was a big old tough dude. He probably would have whipped my ass. I'm not saying I'm tough. I'm not saying I call out people because I'm tough. I call out people because I'm just like a dog out. I can't help
Hey.
it.
Yeah.
You know, I wish I didn't say sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, damn it, Splinter, why'd you say that?
Right. And then it's like, oh well, it's because you're standing on business,
Oh well, yep.
and that's just how it's got to be,
I
for
hate
sure.
people messing with dogs, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody who does that to like animals and stuff like that, man,
Yeah.
let them get it.
Mm-hmm.
Who do we got here? We got.
And you know what I notice all the time? I notice homeless people always have a dog, which is cool.
That's how you get fed too, and the dog gets fed.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I wonder if the homeless dog is like, I like going for walks just as much as the next dog. But when the fuck are we going home? We've been on a walk for like, whoa, 2 weeks now. Ever since you got me, we've been walking around. Let's check the pad out. When are we
Right.
going home? I want to see the backyard. Where's the bed?
Right.
No, you're a homeless dog like me. Learn to love it.
Hey, we had a dude in Vegas that would hold a sign that would say, "Bet you can't hit me with a quarter," and he had a dog, and literally that dude cleaned up.
That's a good idea.
That's a great idea.
That's a great
Like,
idea.
yeah, he cleaned up. People were just trying to pelt him all day with change, and like that fool just cleaned up. He'd just go home with probably bucket full of change, you know. Uh,
Yeah.
and then we have another guy. He had one arm, but he would like somehow with his nub juggle tennis balls and stuff. And like when one would get away, he would just slap it with his foot, and it would come back up. And like this dude was good with those tennis balls. It was wild.
Yeah. And see, I'm giving a guy like that my last dollar. Do you take cash out? I
Mm.
don't give a shit. I'm going to help him out. That guy, he
Yeah.
deserves some love.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Uh.
Absolutely.
Oh. Look. Oh. They're in there whacking folks. Let's see. Brandon, calm down.
Oh yeah. How are the comments?
Oh, they're good. My brother's in there banging on fools for hey, he needs to calm down. I got I got I got my managing mods who are like my homie Bigfoot, my homie OC who lives out by you, OC714, who's an awesome dude. Sebastian's his name. And Herb Dizzle. And I let them, those are the three that I just let go. I don't really ban anybody, even when they're talking shit, because it's
Yeah.
good for the algorithm. People talking,
Yeah.
no matter what, as long as you're not like putting my address out, fucking say what you want. If you don't like me, eat two
Yeah.
dicks. You
I
know?
love it when people say to me in the comments like, "Oh, you blocked me." Well, first of all, if you think I blocked you, why would you think I could even see this? They're like, "Yeah, fuck you for blocking me, and you blocked me," and I'll always say, "No, I didn't. I see your filth. I see your offensive words and your mispronunciations and your
Right,
bad abbreviations and
right.
punctuations."
Hey, I just found out today that I had Breeze blocked from my channel
I
for
know
like
that's
a
crazy.
year.
That is funny, bro.
He's like, make me a moderator. I'm like, I don't see any of your comments. Because I'm notoriously bad about going into my comments. I've been trying to be better about it.
Hmm.
And I'm like, I don't see your comment. He's like, do you have me blocked? I'm like, he goes, I did go in and troll you with my uncle. a long time ago, right? And I was like, damn, dude. Hey, yeah, Brandon, you can ban that guy, but my little brother and my sister especially, they're moderators so that nobody can block them from talking on my channel. And and sometimes my sister, she's the worst. She'll just somebody will annoy her by saying the same thing a couple of times. It's not really spamming, and she'll just whack them. And I'm like, no, Rachel, don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, the wetsuit. Everybody wants to hear the wetsuit story. Somebody, Riverlander. So let's
Okay,
hear the
what's the story?
wetsuit story, bro.
Okay, I got you. We shoot it?
Yeah, shoot it.
Okay. So I get out of prison, homeboy, and my dad unfortunately passed away from asbestos cancer back in the day. And so when he first passed away, I kind of got ripped off for like all the settlements and stuff, but I ended up getting back on track. So I was gonna get my first big settlement. When I was in prison, I went to the law library, got it all worked out. I was happy, So I get out, I move in with my mom. My mom's so crazy, bro. She knows I'm getting this big chunk of money, 30, 40,000 bucks, just a couple weeks out. So I get out of prison, I go to my mom's house, and I steal her car to go get some nookie, bro. Can anyone blame me? I'm a dude, fresh out of prison. So what? I take my mom's car to go get some ass, dog. I would
Yeah,
feel like you would think poorly of me if I didn't do that. Like, what the hell's
absolutely.
wrong with you? Car just sitting right there, keys right here, and you sat on the couch all night. You didn't even try to go get no nookie last night. You're no son of mine. That's how I thought she would act about it. But no, I took her car. She gets pissed and kicks me out, dude. Of her house for that. But it's crazy because a couple of days prior to that, she told my whole family how I'm getting a big old settlement. So once she
Mm,
kicked me out, I just had tons of people obviously like, well, you want to move in with me? Heard your mom kicked you out. Also heard you're getting several $1,000s. So I had all kinds of places. Anyway, I moved in with my cousin Sean. As soon as I move in with him, he's like, dude, you moved in at a great time. He's like, I'm going to go up to Lake Tahoe. My boss is having a big party for her son who's turning 21. We have a 3-story cabin in Lake Tahoe. We're going to go snowboarding. I mean, this is great, bro. I don't know about you, but I haven't really done shit as far as adventures because I've done so much time in prison. And when I
yeah,
get out and I'm scouting, I never go anywhere. I stay stuck in Bakersfield. Now, since I've been hooked up with Green Eye Gym Night last couple of years, got me out of my shell. We've done
I've
some
seen it.
stuff. But dude, I'm very. I mean, I just stay stuck in the town, dog. So
Yeah,
my cousin said we're gonna go to Lake Tahoe, go snowboarding. Bro, I was excited. And so we're in the house. We're like packing, and he shows me a wetsuit for surfing. His body glove. It was brown. And he's like, here, you're going to wear this. This is going to be, we're going to snowboard in. And I was like, all right, sick, bro. So I never been snowboarding. I have no idea. So I take it, I pack it, I get all my stuff together. He ends up ditching me on the way up there. I ended up riding up there with some people I don't even know. We get to Lake Tahoe, this 3-story cabin. As it turns out, my cousin ends up being gay. That's a whole other story. He rides up there with some guy, and they lock themselves in this bottom room the whole week we're there. I never see my cousin. And people like asking me and like saying, hey, he's locked up in that room. I was like, speaking of locked up, I just got out of prison. I don't know what the hell's going on with him. If he's in there booking his way, I don't got a clue. You probably know more than I do about that shit. But anyway, so I'm in this cabin with these people. I don't even know none of these people. They're like, let's go snowboarding. Time to go snowboarding. Let's go. Let me get fitted. Hang on real quick. So I go in the bathroom. I got this tight ass wetsuit, and I'm like, do I put it on over my clothes or just over my underwear, or I put on top of my Levi's and on top of a hoodie. I'm like, bro, that shit was skin ass tight, bro. Burning up, hot schmott in this bitch. I couldn't even move. I'm like, man, this is what people do when they go snowboarding.
oh god.
Shit. So we hit the mountain, dude. No one ever. And I noticed that when we get in the car to drive up there, no one says anything to me. That I look like the Michelin Man. No one says you're not supposed to wear that. They don't say anything. I notice they have like snowboarding clothes on, but I just think that they have cool winter clothes. And then we're going to get to the mountain. They're going to put their wetsuit on. And we get there. No one put on a wetsuit, just me. And I take the lift up to the top. And I'm the only motherfucker out there with a O'Neill surfing wetsuit on. Skin ass tight, bro. Skin tight. And the worst part about it is, I guess this dude thought I was trying to pick up on his chick. I wasn't, because there's like 10 of us. I never been snowboarding, and this girl named Brittany never been snowboarding. And Brittany's like, I never been snowboarding. I was like, me neither, Brittany. Me and you hang out together because we're like the new beginners. And I guess some dude's like, fuck that. You heard me say that about his chick, but feeling it. I wasn't trying to be, down her pants. I was really just thinking I'm gonna hang out with another amateur because I don't know about this shit either. But you don't have a wetsuit on, so you're blowing it. Obviously, you're not smart enough to bring a wetsuit. You fucking amateur. You don't look. You're not like me. I'm a professional. So, dude, I started going up down that hill, bro. And Brittany ditched me. I ended up being alone. Dude, all I could do is go to the top, go down, and then go to the top, and then go down, and go to the top, go down by myself all day. So that's a wetsuit story. I was snowboarding in a wetsuit. Now, should I have put it on top of just my underwear, not on top of the Levi's and the hoodie? Huh? No, or just not. I could have wore the Levi's and the hoodie by themselves. I've seen people do that.
Yeah, yeah.
No need for a wetsuit, bro. Oh no, homeboy represent. They probably looked at me and thought this dude is a badass. Look at this badass fucking dude, huh? He is so cool. They either thought that or thought this freaking idiot.
Oh
People
God.
thought this idiot or this dude's a genius. This guy's a genius right here. That's what they hey, one or two people thought I was a genius, just maybe.
It's the greatest
Just
story
maybe.
ever told, bro. I fucking love the wetsuit. People are like, "What's the wetsuit?" I don't know if you took the video down or if it's just so far back in your account. People are like, "What's the wetsuit?" I'm like, the greatest story anybody's ever told is what the wetsuit story
Yeah.
is,
I
bro.
told the real rush version. I
Yeah.
apologize. I probably could have done a
Yeah.
little bit better, but that's basically what happened though.
Hey, so you're taking a trip here to go see your girl tomorrow, right?
I hope so. I'm hoping to.
What's your cash app? If anybody out there wants to donate to Splinter's Cash App, get some gas money, some food money together, let this man go in style.
She has some bad medical news, man. The Green Eye Gemini does, dude. Hope
Does
she doesn't
she?
get mad at me for telling this, but maybe
Man,
you guys can give our prayers. So like, I'm just gonna spit it out to hope she doesn't get mad. But so 4 years ago they found a brain tumor in her head, and then they just noticed it was growing. So
damn,
yeah, she's
bro.
all stressed out. Yeah. So she wants me to go. Obviously, she wants me to come on kick with her stuff. So
Yeah,
she's gonna go to 30th and then see the doctors and more stuff. She's worried about it because she goes through Kaiser and Kaiser doing a big strike, I guess, uh, supposedly, and she has some serious doctor appointments planned for the 30th. So yeah, man, we're just rebuking that freaking brain tumor, bro. I know that medical and technology has come a long way.
it has.
They can heal it, they can break it, they can get it on out of there. So
Hmm.
I'm just believing that's good.
Absolutely. Prayers to you, Green Eye Gemini. It- what you've been to Splinter has been awesome. Just me seeing what you've done with you guys being together and like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of I can see it.
Yeah, it's
It's
been
been
awesome,
for
man.
you. It's been amazing.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Yeah.
Definitely.
My cash app is it's $ Splinter POV.
There you go. Cash
Dollar
app.
sign Splinter POV.
Yep.
Hey, I
Dollar
want to shout
sign
out to
Splinter
Fight the
POV.
Poison. I want to shout out fightthepoison.com. It's
Hey.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. So
that's
you
one of the merch that I like to represent right here at fightthepoison.com.
yeah,
So
which is big. And then you have your like I'm gonna buy one of the hoodies that says "Trip on This"
oh
with the
yeah, yeah,
knuckles. I'm buying one of those. Those are slick in your store over on your channel, which
yeah,
is Prison POV.
hmm,
If anybody missed that, like,
yeah,
and then we're gonna do like episode 2 probably. We'll do it on Splinter's channel. You know what I'm saying, and try and drum it up that way. And bro, I want to start doing this more often. Like, I just
yeah,
wanted
yeah. Trust
everybody
me.
to get to meet you tonight. And
Yeah. Hey,
like,
speaking of the trip on this, you know what I was thinking of the other day? Not to interrupt you, I apologize,
no,
bro. But
yeah,
do you remember back in the day, the only knuckle tattoos you'd see on anybody were what? Love, hate. Remember
love,
everyone
hate,
used to say that back in the day, love, hate.
or
Do you
pay
have it? Don't
up,
tell me
or
you have it.
yeah,
You have it? Huh?
no, 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 no,
Oh, I was
no,
like, oh, I put my foot in my mouth. I'm all clown and love, hate. You're like, I got it, dog. I'd be like, fucking idiot. I'm an idiot.
yeah, no, yeah, love, hate, always, or I've seen some fuck yous or some, what was the other one? Oh, pay me, pay up,
Yeah,
or
that's a good one. Yeah,
things like that. But
yeah.
usually the pay up is in the inside the hand, and that would never stick.
I
You
know.
know?
Yeah, they don't. The palms don't stick, bro. The palms don't
Yeah.
stick. I came up with three. I came up with I'm so sick. Yeah.
Hey,
There we go.
did
Sick. Because that's my little
that's
clique. I used to be part of the sick boys. I'm not used to. Hey,
nice.
one sick boy, always sick home boy. But I almost got sick boys real big on my face in cursive. So glad I didn't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been. I mean, they would have just called you. Splinter would have never been your nickname going in anymore. It'd have been Sick Boy. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
we
yeah.
in the A-Dubs we have Lonesome, and Lonesome got his nickname because he tattooed Lonesome on his face or on his neck, and Lonesome got his tattoo because of that. We just call everybody call him Lonesome.
Yep,
You
yep.
know.
That's how usually how it goes. Yeah.
hmm have you seen Breeze has an ear of corn tattooed on the inside of his ear? It's an ear of corn. It's. I was like, all right, it's like the camel on the toe, you know.
Yeah. Breeze is blasted up, dog. Breeze is
Yeah,
blasted up, bro.
he's got some wild tattoos too. Like I think he's in it for the tattoo. I think he just likes to get tattooed at this
Yeah.
point.
It's
But
crazy. The first time he came to my house, he came over and he had a pair of green shorts on. It was summertime, like some flip flops. I don't think a shirt, you know. But I got the same exact green shorts. So as soon as he pulled up and got out and he started walking in my yard, I opened my door. I saw I got those same fucking green shorts. You think I'm bullshitting? I went to my house. I put them on. Came out. What's up, dude? Had the green shorts on, no shirt. We took a picture, bro. I mean, this picture's worth 1,000 words. Maybe not $1,000, but it's worth 1,000 words. Some boy. Hey,
hey,
both of us in our
Breeze
green shorts. I love it.
Breeze is different because you can joke around with Breeze, and he's one of them dudes that like he'll get down right, but he don't take himself so serious to where it's like you've been to prison, so you know where there's the dudes that are just like if you don't say it perfectly, it's going to be they're going to pull you up on it just to heart check you or whatever. It's like, what do you mean? And it's like, damn, bro, I'm not going to
Yeah,
talk to you no more. That's what I mean.
yeah,
you know, but
yeah. I didn't
Breeze
like the
is,
heart check so much.
yeah, yeah,
That was one of my favorite part.
yeah, yeah. The heart text. Oh yeah, yeah. Because you know what it is. A test of heart's a test of heart. Go in there and just get it.
Oh
You,
yeah,
you know, you're not meant to win your test of heart. That's if it was like that, they would just send some dork in there to try and check you, and
oh
then
yeah,
you beat him up real quick. Like they just,
yeah. It's meant to
you
see if
know,
you could take getting beat up, basically.
that's it, that's it, and they want to see if you're going to fire on these fools,
Yes.
and that's basically it. Is like okay, bang, just get off
Yep.
right, and just take your ass whooping. It's
And what
not
are you
going to
gonna
be
do with
that
your
long.
broken face? Are you
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
go
yeah,
back to your cell and like doctor it up yourself?
yeah.
Cry about
Right? Are
getting a
you
band aid,
just
huh? Are you gonna
yeah?
stuff some soap in those freaking puncture wounds, some tooth powder, some
Hey,
wet
put some
toilet paper?
tattoos over
I
the
seen a
top
guy
of
with
it.
a big old split lip, trying to like put wet toilet paper in it. I'm like, that ain't gonna
Oh,
work. Hey,
yeah.
I'm no doctor, nor do I play one on TV, but I'm pretty sure that wet toilet paper on the ripped in half a lip ain't gonna do
Yeah.
much.
I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
Yeah, no
That
kidding, man.
that
Shit.
eye is gonna be just fine, bro. That'll work.
Yep.
Dude's just leaking.
No, those are common too. The split eye. Yeah,
Oh
that's a very
yeah.
common one, bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's
Split
that's
eye. Let's see that.
that's the whole. Hey, get them up or don't do it at all because anybody, and that's anybody. Like busting somebody's eye open is like I'm pretty sure my daughter could hit me
Yeah,
correctly
it's
and
not that
split
difficult
my
if you hit
eye.
them just with these with the knuckles on right here. It
That's
feels
it.
good to get in a fight. When you're done, they have a ripped eyebrow though. That feels pretty good. It
Yeah. Oh
sucks to
yeah.
get in a fight and you fight and then you're
Yeah.
done and they're like normal. You're like, what the fuck? I did
Yeah,
everything.
you're like, I just
He's just
talked the
all
shit
walking
out of
away,
you.
not a mark. His shirt ripped a little bit. I'm like, what in the fuck?
Or when you lump them, when you get a good lump on them, and you're like, oh yeah, I got
Oh
that
yeah, the good
one.
lump. That's good. The busted up lip, hanging down, all that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I
yeah,
had a
but
lump on my head one time that moved. It started here and it just like moved. Eventually, I thought it was going to come out my eye. I thought it was eventually guys going to be like, oh my God, it's an octopus. And pull this big
sometimes
ass
you
thing
just
out
got
of
to
my
cut
eye.
them things open and let them just fucking, just let it do what it's gonna do. Just slice it open.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
But
I ended up stabbing it with a cup pick.
that's it.
You pick the cups and it got
Yeah,
me on my forehead. And I was like, mm.
yeah.
My son's going, that was the last
And
thing
then
you
it's
did.
all
Don't do
loose.
that again.
Then it's all loose. look, when I had a pit bull attack me, let me see if I can see that scar right there.
Yeah.
So I had a pit bull open me up like a gunshot wound, right? He was trying to
Damn.
come for my neck, and I pushed his head, and it hit here, boom. And it had like shit just dangling down, right? This was put together with super glue. It's yeah, right there. With super glue, new skin, and wound wash, right? I just flushed it out with iodine and wound wash. And then I put super glue and new skin in it, and then took butterfly band-aids because it's on the street, and just boom,
Damn.
3 of those, and then put gauze over it, bro, because I couldn't go to the hospital over it. And it was like,
Why?
for other reasons, but
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, because I mean I had to get him off
Yeah. You
of
don't
him
have to say.
somehow.
Yeah. I should. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
Whenever someone says why, you're supposed to say 26th letter of the alphabet,
But I mean,
or they
it
say
was
who.
open, and I was like, "This
Oh.
is going to get infected for sure," and it didn't. My hand, I had to feed him my hand because he kept coming, trying to pull me down and get my neck. So I had to feed him my hand, and when he locked and crushed my hand, and now like the fingers all deformed and going off to the side now because he crushed it. But I was like, that's the one that really got infected was because he bit through it, and my hurt got like this big. I was like, oh, hand wounds are the worst, and bite wounds. That's the first time a dog had gotten me, and it
Oh
was
yeah.
bad, bro.
I
It was
love
bad.
dogs so much now. If a dog started attacking me, I'd probably be like, "Oh, you poor thing, you're so hungry. Go ahead, just eat me. Just
Yeah,
devour me whole. Keep
yeah,
biting."
yeah, yeah,
Never that.
yeah.
Hey,
That
but I
was
got
it,
attacked by the canine, dude, the sheriff dog, and that thing was a bitch, bro.
bro.
All
I
the
was
bitch came out of me. As a matter of fact, when it attacked me, bro, I screamed. I made sounds that I only thought pregnant women can make in labor.
Hey, and it burns too.
Ah!
Like the wounds from being bit, they burn too. It's a real bad burn, like a sting. The burn
Oh
that,
man,
and so I mean, I was fighting him the best I could. I was trying to slap box
I
with
bet
him,
it
get
was
him off of
scary,
me.
bro. Was it scary? I bet it was scary as shit.
Listen, that's the closest I've ever been to thinking I was gonna die. That's the only time anything's ever really made me think,
What
damn,
what
Rick,
made him trip
you're gonna
out?
die.
Why did he just trip on you all of a sudden?
So it was a friend of mine's dog, and the dog had been known to go after people anyway. And I had just eaten Panda Express, and I
Oh, he's like,
threw it in the
I want some of
trash.
that.
And there was like there was roommates, a bunch of roommates in the house. Boom, the door kicks open, and he growls, and I said, "What, motherfucker?" And that fool said, "Bow." I was like,
Oh,
"Oh
dude.
no!" And I couldn't get him to stop. He wouldn't come out of it. And finally, when I fed him my hand, started pulling him towards whatever, I was like, "Fuck, I
What
got
were
to."
other people doing? Were they
They were trying
helping?
to. They were beating on him and everything from behind. They were
But
trying to get
once,
him off
hey, but
of me.
once a pity gets focused, dog,
It
shit,
was
forget about it, oh
once he
boy.
was locked onto my hand, it was all bad. But
Oh, forget about it, dog.
and
That's rough.
hey, that's listen. You don't know the power of a pit bull till they got your hand, and they're trying to pull
Oh,
you down, and they're like a shark with the way they're
oh
wiggling
yeah,
and pulling, and like I was like, this dog is going to kill me if I can't end
yeah.
this.
Oh, bro,
Like I was out of breath. I was fucked up, dude.
they're killing machines, huh?
They
Straight up.
really are. They really are. Pit bulls are like, and I've raised pit bulls my whole life. And this dog just, he got after me and he wasn't stopping. And it was like, damn, dude, this dog's gonna kill me. I have to fucking end this. This dog is gonna kill me.
Man,
And they're bombing on it, boom, 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 trying to finger in the ass
that's
type shit.
terrifying, bro.
Yeah, it was bad.
The
It was
the,
bad.
the canine, the sheriff dog that bit me, the canine, the German Shepherd, bro, it looked like a pony. I was like, we guys start carrying around German ponies now? Attack pony. This thing was huge, bro. I'm like, I just got bit by a pony. What in the fuck? Like, no, it's
Hey,
a dog. That ain't no damn dog. It's like standing like this tall. I mean,
have
it
you
was
seen those
huge.
things? Have you seen those things climb like 10, 15 foot walls with no problem? Just walk up
Oh
them?
yeah, jump, do backflips,
Fuck,
bite your
bro.
ass on the way down, huh?
Hey, and drag you out from under the car.
Yep.
It's
Hey,
bad.
that was more painful than even the bite, I think, because I think I had so much adrenaline during the bite. He was
Hmm.
just on my leg. He wasn't like, so I didn't feel like I
Yeah.
was in danger. Plus, I knew the cops gonna pull him off eventually. But when we got to the hospital, dude, and they started scrubbing it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the nurses, they see some criminal brought in by the cops. They're not being cool and
Bro.
nice about it. Oh man, they scrubbed it out, bro. Woo! I'm like, leave it dirty. I'm a dirty white boy.
I
I
have
like that shit
one.
dirty.
I have one where I this last arrest, right? I had just come back from Mexico from getting stem cells, and so my body's
Getting
fighting
what?
all these stem cells in Mexico, and
Wow.
uh, Jen, you should check that out with Jen. By the way, listen, I'm telling you, the cells rewrite all of your stem cells and your cells. Basically, it's like a get down or lay down type of situation, and they genetically engineer these cells to where they won't grow cancer any longer. It's
Wow.
amazing. R3 Laboratories, that's where I went in Tijuana. Uh, so anyway, so I was feeling it because they're putting somebody else's stem cells, even though they're super close to your DNA, it's somebody else's stem cells into you. And so those stem cells are attacking your cells. And so your body, you're feverish, you've got a fever, you're sweating, all this, right? You feel weak. And I get arrested like 2 days back to the US.
Oh
And
man.
so they had to take me to the hospital to clear me to go to jail when they caught me in the banger case, right?
Right.
So while I'm in jail, I'm double handcuffed to the bed, and the nurse comes in, and he's one of those. He's super extra on this tip, right?
All right.
And he's like, they want me to pee, right? And I'm like, first off, like I'm dehydrated, but I'm handcuffed, right? Let me drink something and stand up. I'll be able to pee for you, no problem. And I said, I don't even know why you guys need that anyway. You took my blood already. You know,
Yeah.
you
What
can,
the heck?
yeah. So this nurse, this extra ass nurse goes, we're going to put a catheter in you if you don't pee.
Oh.
Hey, I said, it don't work like that. And the cop goes, I think it does. I said, I refuse all medical treatment from everybody in this fucking hospital. So let's see how it works. And they took
Yeah.
me to jail. But it's like that nurse wouldn't have done that shit to me if I wasn't in handcuffs. They
Oh
never would
yeah.
have threatened that. They would
Right.
have
Oh
just
right.
waited
Of
for me to
course.
pee.
Yeah. Of course.
It's
No.
bullshit.
Yeah. That is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right, buddy. I know you got to get going
Has it
on
been
your
an
trip.
hour already?
Yeah. We're 12 minutes over. We
Wow.
can keep going if you're feeling
No,
good,
no.
brother.
Time flies though when we're having fun, huh?
Yeah. I just I know that you wanted to get rest for your trip.
Yeah. I got to touch bases with
Yeah.
the old lady and see what's
Yeah,
going
most
off about it.
definitely. And shout out to you, Green Eye Jen. I know I'm praying for you. I'm gonna pray for you.
Yeah. Appreciate it,
And
man.
everybody say a little prayer for her too. Uh, and thank you for what you've done for Splinter. Like you're what Splinter needed in his life because
Yeah. Huge, bro. Mm-hmm.
you probably
Straight up.
kept him from cutting down the wrong way. I know when my life fell apart, that's what I did. I just went and run right back to the neighborhood and went hard as hell.
Yep.
So you need that good woman to do that.
Yeah, straight up. And I by no means, do I don't want to step. Do I want to step on Breeze's toes by any means? But I want to come back.
Hey,
I want
listen,
to come
listen.
back.
Me and you are going to keep doing this. This is too much fun,
Too much
and
fun.
we're going to do it often. And we're going to switch each other's channels to try
Yes.
to draw.
And Breeze is involved too. It's a
Yes,
trifecta. Breeze ain't
right.
going nowhere. He's part of the.
No, 100%.
He knows where
Um,
I live, bro. I can't
yeah.
have him mad at me thinking I'd step on his toes. He'll come pulling up. Truck of his dog. Numerous weapons. He has like bats and hatchets and hammers. Big
Hey,
old nails this big and sticks and boots and
and now he
yeah.
has a camper over the back of it, so you can't even see what the hell he's got in the back
He'll
of
probably
it.
throw the camper at me then. You take my spot, fool. Boom.
But and that's what I told Breeze too. And me and Breeze, we do the biker stuff too. So it's like it's totally different but the same. But I want to get you, Breeze. Hell, I'd like to get Mitch on sometime, just chopping it up, talking. I know Joey. I know you know who Joey Fetters is. Like you know what I'm saying? Like get a bunch of people and just get this going to where it's like all of us, but me and you, this is happening.
This
This
is
is going
happening.
on.
That's
The
what's up.
next one is going to be on your channel.
Yeah, absolutely. Right on. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Hey,
Awesome, brother. Well, much love, dog. Thank you for having me. Shout
hey,
out to your your viewers, man. The Vegas Profiles viewers, listeners.
Yeah.
Much love. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Appreciate you
And
guys.
shout out to the Point of View crew that's in here,
Yeah.
from POV. And yeah, we'll cut the string and let it fly, right?
Yeah. Cut string, let it fly. Right on. That's what's up.
All right, brother.
Ciao.